Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back to the show. We're excited to have our mindset coach back, Trinity Baker. How are you?
Well, I am amazing every Wednesday morning. I am so blessed to be here with you. How can I be anything other than amazing?
Oh, well, she's got the great attitude, great energy, great everything. Tell us, for those that may not know, a little bit about you, of course, and the work that you're doing. We'll get started today to talk more about mindset and how you can help people change.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, my name is Trinity, and I am a life coach, but mindset coach. So, I am a life coach, but I use the power of our mindsets to empower you and show you that you can create your true happiness, your true inner peace, and discover who you're meant to be in this amazing thing, this amazing journey we're on as life, with the power of your mindset, because that's literally where it all starts. We can change every single thing in your life and the quality of your life with the power of your mindset. So that's what I do as a mindset coach. And I also, you can find me on all social media platforms because I love spreading that positive love. Like you said, the energy, the positivity, the inspiration, the hope, the motivation. Jill, that's why I do this, because we all need that motivation, that hope, that inspiration, that positive energy.
Yeah. And maybe someone today wants to talk to you, let alone reach out to you. But you guys, we're opening up the phone line, 631-307-4010, 631-307-4017. If you have any questions in the meantime, just tell us how we can find you.
Yeah, absolutely. So my website is the best place to go to find me and connect with me, which is TheTrinityBaker.com. But I am on all major social media platforms, and I try to keep things consistent. The Trinity Baker is where you can find me on social media. Hey, like, subscribe, follow, invite, spread the love, share the reels. They're all positive. They all have a great message about your mindset, power of your mindset, in all of my messages. So, it's all about spreading that love. Listen, we all have a ripple in this world. That was one thing I learned early on in my life, is that we all have a ripple. You have a positive ripple, I have a positive ripple, but that can also be a negative ripple, right? So we all have this energy that we give off to people. And I learned from my mom, who was a major positive influencing ripple. When she walked in the room, she was a shining, bright sunshine, and everyone that came into contact with her will tell you that.
Amazing.
That's what I want to be. I want to continue that legacy for her and be that positive ripple in everyone's life. We leave an impact, and we often don't even think about the impact that we leave. And it's the impact that we're leaving is as simple as, hey, that Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, go for it.
Now, we have a call coming in. I don't want to miss it. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the show. You are live on the line with Trinity Baker. Who's this?
Yes, good morning. My name is Eamon. I just had a quick question for you. I worked with a coach once before and had a really hard time staying on track. There wasn't enough support in between sessions, and I struggled to stay motivated. Do you offer any kind of homework in between sessions to help stay focused?
This is such a great question, and I'm glad. Thank you for calling in and asking this question. I'm glad you asked it, because the way I structure my business is exactly for that. I've worked with coach before as well, and I still do. I think everyone needs a coach, right? But you pinpointed the reason why I structure my business the way I do is, yes, we have weekly coaching sessions, which we get on the books for 3 months in advance. So we're never missing that weekly coaching session. On top of that, I offer 24/7 support. You will always receive a reply with me within 12 hours, oftentimes 12 minutes. But in the meantime, so I take track of every single client that I meet with every single week. We determine what your commitments are for the week, and I hold you accountable in the middle of the week. So let's say that you and I meet on a Wednesday at 9:30, just like we are right now, right? And on Friday, something happens in life, because chaos of life happens, right? And you say, look, I'm feeling derailed. I'm feeling like I'm falling off the wagon. You text me, and we're going to get you right back on, because there is so much progress to be made on that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before we meet again, right? And so we want to make sure we get you right back on track. And that's why I include that in my coaching packages, because it's that accountability is so important, right? To not be alone between coaching sessions.
Yeah. No, well, hello. I think we lost him.
That's all
Iman, are
right.
you there? Yeah, we lost him. So hopefully you got to hear that at some point. I guess he's listening. So yeah, we lost you here on the line. But if anyone else wants to call in, feel free, or you can call back 631-307-4010. Thank you so much. All right. Where were we talking about originally? I don't even remember, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah, no, that's okay. We were talking about our positive ripple, in like that energy that we send out into the world, right? I mean, think about it this way. If you are a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucksy in the morning and you go to that barista or that customer service rep in the morning to get your coffee and you are just in this negative mood, what's going to happen to her day? What's going to happen to the rest of her day? What is that ripple that you're leaving, and vice versa? We've all had those customer service reps or that barista that is just like something happened to ruin her world this morning and she is passing that on to you. We all have this energy. So simply being aware of the fact that we have this energy says you can say to yourself, what type of energy, what type of impact, what type of ripple am I leaving on this world? So that's really, I mean, honestly, the number one reason I do what I do is that because I feel like the world needs more
Yeah.
of positivity. So there's this like crazy statistic, and I think we've talked about this before, but it's totally worth mentioning again, is that there was a study done in 2020 with Americans, and only 14% of Americans reported that they were truly happy. And so you look at, the crime that we have, the lack of resources that we have, the struggles that Americans go through. It's all because only 14% of us are happy. Jill, it has to be 100. Every single one of us needs to be living this full,
Yeah.
fulfilling, motivating, inspiring. Listen, when my alarm clock goes off at 4:45 in the morning, there's two things to that. One, would I love to sleep in more? Yeah, because sleeping feels great. But guess what? I'm excited to get up and get on with my day because I know that I look forward to every single thing that I'm doing. And I have
Yeah.
this mind me in that, regardless of what happens, because we can't control anything that happens in life. Listen, people are going to
True.
say
So
things,
true.
they're going to do things. We have zero, this is the reality. We have absolutely zero control over anything other than us. And that's it.
It's true. It
Yeah.
really is. Oh my gosh. But with your positivity, with your mindset programs, do you have specific programs? Can you explain the process of how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I do have different coaching packages. I do motivational speaking as well. So
Oh,
I any
we got a
opportunity.
call coming in. Hold on. Hello and welcome to the show. You're live on the line with Trinity Baker. Who's this?
Hi, this is Rob. How are you?
Hey,
Great.
Rob, how you doing?
Hi, Rob. Just to let you know, you are live on the line. Do you have a question for Trinity in regards to the work that she does and maybe how she can help you?
Yes. What's the best strategy for moving up at work? I'm trying to get promoted, and I don't know, like, the best approach to go about doing it. I mean, I know, is it like brown nosing? Is it working? Like, what's the best way of doing it?
Well, Rob, I think my first question to you is, what makes you qualified for a promotion?
Well, I've been doing this for several years. I'm managing full, and I've been very loyal to the company, and just I think I deserve it, to be quite frank.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, listen, I love that the fact that you see that you deserve more. I love that. And I want to honor that and celebrate that. And so then I would take you back to your answer, which is what are the qualities, right? Those qualities are: you are trustworthy, you are reliable, you are a hard worker, you are determined, you're motivated, you're dedicated. All of those qualities, as a coach, what we would do together is that we would identify like even more. Those are just the surface qualities that you have. You are so much more than just those surface qualities, which those surface qualities are freaking epic. So
Yeah.
my tip to you would be step into who you truly are, which is all of those qualities plus more. Do a little bit more digging on what those qualities are. When you step into and stay focused on you actually being more of that, even more, how can I be even more of this? Everything else will play in place. if you are meant to get that promotion, if that is your guided path from the universe, higher self, whatever you believe in, right? Then that will happen. And if that doesn't happen, you will be mind blown at the opportunities that do come in that you have no idea may be on, right on the horizon for you. But what's happening is you have to step into even more of who you truly are versus trying to, right? Trying to get
I
other.
basically need to advocate for myself a little bit better is kind of what it sounds like.
You just got to step into who you truly are, right? And it will do the advocating for you.
Right.
That makes sense. Like when you are
Aw.
like step into who you truly are, that will do the work for you. You don't even need, the only intention you need to have is you.
Right.
Yeah. So what we would do, working together is digging even more into that and also like really getting you to truly believe that, right? Because there's always like this little, yes, I 100% heard you when you were like, hey, I deserve this promotion for X, Y, and Z. But we always have that little mind that's behind like sending that doubt to us, which then prevents us from actually truly stepping into who we're truly meant to be. And then we refocus on things like trying to get them to see you, doing things that will make you stand out. Like you said, like at the beginning, like, what do I do? Just like kind of kiss their butts? No, actually, you just need to be you. That's all you got to do. And everything else will work out because you are an amazing person. And I truly believe, like just hearing from you, that you do deserve that, right? But you will prove that with your actions and just continue to be amazing and everything will work out for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. And if you're ever interested in finding out more of who that person is deep down, Rob, feel free to give me a call.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to get your information.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anyone can give me a call. My phone number is open to everyone and anyone. That is 207-370-1246. But you can also reach out to me on my website as well, social media, whatever is easiest for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you. All right. Have a good day.
All right. You too. Have a great day. All right. Well, also remind everyone at this point how we could reach you, please. Could you share the best form of contact?
Absolutely. Yeah. So my cell phone, and you can text or call, whichever is best for you. I know some people love that texting. So it's 207-370-1246. Email is also great. And again, I make that easy. It's trinity@thetrinitybaker.com. Social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I've got a personal Facebook page. I got my business page, The Trinity Baker. I will take any way you want to reach out to me. I know we all have our preferences. So I'm an open book. I'm here to help you. I love to give hope to those that need some hope and some guidance. And, and that's really what a coach does, Jill. It's like, it's not therapy. We're not sitting there and just ranting and raving and just venting, and then we'll see you again next week. It's you guide it. I'm kind of like this map. I'm like your GPS, that little GPS in your car, right? That sometimes you want to mute, but really your GPS has great intentions. She wants to guide you to exactly where you need to go. And so that's what I do as a coach. I'm sort of this GPS for your life is, hey, let's create a map, which is exactly what I do during a discovery call. My discovery calls with my brand new clients are 2 hours. We create this map, this massive map, and I'm your GPS in the meantime. So for 3-month periods, we work together on this map. I'm your GPS to kind of get you back on track when you fall off track. We go through every single life experience. If something happened on a Monday and we meet on Wednesdays, we talk about it. What are you going to learn from that will propel you forward onto your map, exactly where you need to be? And we, in the meantime, what's really, really awesome about my coaching is in the meantime, we discover what routines support you and who you're truly meant to be, right? So all of these routines that we do, what's going to set you up for success? So my coaching is like threefold. We got to focus on mindset. We got to focus on routines and creating, those just regular routines that you do that keep your mindset where it needs to be. And then what is your map for life? We look at every single one: mindset, career, finances, business, relationships, spirituality, like all of those. It encompasses everything. And guess what? All leads down to mindset.
I love it. It's so true. All right. Thank you so much. And Trinity, what else did you have in mind for your listeners today? I mean, just a little bit of your background, I think is always important to bring up because some people may not know you, why you're here. I would love to hear. Oh, we got a call coming in. Hi, welcome to the show. You're live on the line. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Justin.
Hi, Justin. You're live talking to Trinity today. What would you like to ask?
Hey, so I was wondering, so I've been doing therapy for years and I wanted to try something new, but I didn't know what's the difference between like therapy and coaching.
Justin, that is such a great question. Thank you so much for calling in with that this morning. I think it's really important to kind of divide that, right? So therapy, again, I think therapy, mental health supports all have their place. I definitely do not want to discredit them. They are amazing. Therapies have helped myself personally, my family, the ones I loved. However, what therapy is hashing out your past, your current. It's never really future focused. It's let's talk about your traumas and work through them. And again, it has its place, right? For those individuals who have those massive traumas and major blocks, therapy is for you. Now, when do you turn to coaching? You turn to coaching when you're like, hey, I have this life and I want to live it to my fullest. I need to identify what my barriers are, work through them, and become even more of who I'm truly meant to be. That's the difference with coaching. Is that we are really, yes, during that 2-hour discovery call with brand new clients, I'll go into your past, your family. Who are the 5 people you hang around most? What are those traumas if you have them? I want to make sure we've worked through them because they can be a barrier to continuing with your growth at the rate that we all are looking for. But that's really the only time that we talk about your past. Every single call is current and future. Every single call. Unless, again, we've identified like, hey, I might hear you say, my father did this when I was younger. And then we got to okay, pause. Let's talk about that for a minute. But it's no more than 10 minutes because we have to continue to stay focused on the future because we get more of what we're focused on. So if we're focused on the past, if we're focused on all of those traumas that we went through, we're going to sit there and dwell on them. Where coaching, we talk about them, figure out exactly what we need to do to move forward and do exactly that so that you can just keep on living this amazing life even more every single day.
All right. Thank you so much. I mean, that was really helpful. I'm not going to lie.
That's awesome.
It was a question that's kind of been stubbing me for a while, but I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, Justin. And if you want to connect more, feel free to reach out. Again, my phone number is 207-370-1246, and I'm here to support and give some hope to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. All right.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
All right. 631-307-4010. Wow. Getting a lot of calls. Sometimes we don't get any. So this is a good thing. People are inquisitive today.
That's great. So yeah, while we have a minute, I'll just tell you a little bit of my backstory. I know about that before, but I think my story gives hope to others in a couple of different ways. Is one, I was a nurse. I was working as a nurse for 10 years, 14-hour shifts, completely drained. I've tried numerous different types of nursing. And I was like, look, yes, I was making a difference with the patients and the families I was working with, but I just had this feeling that I was meant for more. And so you see someone listening here that's like, yeah, I got a great job that pays me good and I've got a flexible schedule or that, savings account or insurance. But listen, the bottom line is this, is I don't care where you're working, what you're doing. If you don't feel fulfilled, that's a problem. And if there's a problem and you don't take care of it, that's an even bigger problem. We've got to say, hey, look, if you feel like you're made for more, let's discover what the heck that more is. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. If I didn't, we would not be living where we live because I would never have that flexibility. If we didn't, my son wouldn't have his dad home every single night to, tuck him into bed and be a family with us. Because when I was working as a nurse, it didn't provide me with what we needed as a family to be able to live this fulfilling life. And I had no idea this is where I was meant to be. And that's the trust, right? So it's a lot of building that trust. So that's what I did over the years of kind of exploring is it was really that trust building of, hey, where I'm meant to be, I will land. And
So
I
true.
have supports in the meantime. My coach taught me that. My coach said, hey, you have these dreams. Those dreams are going to be your reality one day. We will figure out together where you're meant to be. And in the meantime, the focus is just like we talked about with the first caller, is the focus is just becoming more of who you're meant to be. Everything else falls in place. The first caller asked, like, what do I do to get a promotion? Just be more of who you're meant to be. That is exactly what I did. And that took me from my nursing career to another career where I learned a lot of my skills to be a coach, and now to my own coaching business. That's the bottom line is, again, we have no control over promotions. We've got no control over anything other than
Mhm.
us. That is the only thing that we have control over. So that's what I did. I was a nurse, and then I took the leap and took a different position, which was a director of sales at a company. And I coached and mentored other sales representatives, which really gave me that coaching ability, right?
Mhm.
I discovered that, hey, all of these other sales reps, they want beautiful things, but there is a lot preventing them. How do I discover what's preventing them? And then that built my coaching business is, hey, I discovered it's
So
all about
true.
mindset. It's all about mindset. If you feel like you are not going to be able to run a successful business,
Mhm.
that's the truth. You will not be able to. So we got to change your mindset. It's just like, dieting. If you feel like you're never going to be this healthy, fit, toned body, you can do every diet in the world. It's never going to work. You got to change your mindset.
It's so true, but it can be done. Ah, could you share another story? We have 4 minutes left. Did you want to share someone that you're helping or have helped, or what else did you want to add? Because it's the last few minutes. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally you're totally good. Success looks different for everyone. Someone once asked me, like, how do you measure success with your clients? My
Mhm.
clients measure success on their own. They're coming to every coaching call being like, wow, this past week I have felt fulfilled. I felt like I actually love my life. When someone that was really bothered me this week, it didn't bother me. Like, I was able to move through it and look at it a different way. And therefore, their lives are just, every single week I see my clients' lives, the quality. I wish there was like some type of way we can measure the quality of their life, because every
Mhm.
they come in saying, I never knew that I could be this happy. I never knew that I could have this sense of inner peace. Like, I didn't even know what that meant before I started coaching with you. Inner peace, like, just calm that chatter that's in your head, preventing
Yeah.
you from everything you want to do. That
Mhm.
it is gold, because that inner chatter will do just that. It will prevent you from doing everything that you want to do. So to answer your question, um, find me. Just find me. Just reach out. Listen, if you've got a question and you're like, I don't know if I want to call in, just reach out to me. My email, trinity@thetrinitybaker.com. You can find me on all social media platforms. Find me on Facebook, message me. Find me on TikTok, Instagram, message me. Instagram's a little bit iffy because I don't spend a lot of time on social media. I have these
Mhm.
things that post for me. But yeah, reach out. Again, text message 207-370-1246. But I'm here. I'm here to give you a little bit of hope. If you're like, I don't know if coaching is for me, I don't really know what I'm doing in life, text me, call me, email me. We'll figure it out. I'll give you a little bit of hope, because that's what we all need. We just need a little bit of hope to say, hey, we all deserve to live these true, happy, fulfilled lives. You can too.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Trinity. Excited to have you back here. Thank you to our callers for calling in as well, and looking forward to the next time we get to speak. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, Jill.
Thank you, sweetheart. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.